How's it going, y'all? Vowdy Rouse back with another video. We have some more classified series today. It's one I've been sitting on waiting for a good price because I don't like spending big amounts for one figure. Like, that's kind of crazy to me. But we finally got Croc Master and Fiona. So I guess technically it's two figures, but to me, figure bonus awesome animal for G.I. Joes. Like, can't wait to get the new Timber that comes with the new Snake Eyes. I didn't want the Commando one. I like Ninja Snake Eyes, so I waited, and there's another one coming out. Then of course we got Spirit and his eagle, which I just did a review on. This will probably come out afterwards, but finally nabbed him for a good price. So with all that being said, let's take a close look at the box, then we'll get this bad boy open. As you can see, we have our box here with Croc Master and Fiona, G.I. Joe Classified Series number 38. And then we've got that artwork on the back that we're used to seeing from this line, which is really nicely drawn, and they keep adding figures. There's Croc Master on the side. So yeah, with all of that being said, let's get this bad boy and girl, Fiona, open. I am not going to take too much care in opening this because the box is already trash, because that's why it was cheaper from Amazon, damaged box. But yeah, I would just cut the tape at the bottom and then they fall right out and almost knock the camera over. Cobra! Cobra! And here are Croc Master and Fiona out of the box. They look really cool. Fiona's great. I love this super awesome crocodile. Alligator, whatever she is. I'm pretty sure she's a crocodile because he is called Croc Master. But regardless, she's super sick. He's super sick. They look awesome, and I'm glad to add them to my G.I. Joe collection. It's just, where are they going to fit on my shelf? Because Fiona's huge. I mean, I already have a place for the little alligators. I'm going to put them on my little diorama back here with all my civilian people because alligators in the sewers, you know, but they look super sweet. Checking out the scale for these two, Croc Master stands at 6.5 inches, and Fiona is from the tip of her tail to the top of her face, almost, I'm going to say with it stretched out, probably about 8.5 inches long. So she's a pretty big girl. She's a big old crocodile. And Croc Master looks super cool standing next to her with his scaled armor. Sorry, it wants to focus on them a lot back there and not what's right in front of it, but I'm trying to work that out. Checking out our accessories. First, as you can see, everything pictured here, he comes with a big old revolver, something we've seen before. He comes with a knife in this sheet that you can pull out, and it does have nice paint on there on the blade, so it's silver and green. I can take this out as well just to show you guys. There's the revolver, if it'll focus. There you go. He comes with a whip for taming various crocodiles. We get two little baby crocodiles. Oops, I dropped the albino one. And Croc Master is being held up by Fiona. But like I said, two little baby crocodiles. They're super cute. They're going to go on my diorama in the back. And of course, we get the leash for Fiona. And we get Fiona herself, who I would call not an accessory, but another figure, because she's super awesome. She's super detailed. I love her so much. Sorry for my gross thumb. But she's really cool. Really the star of this 2-pack. He's cool, but she's the real winner. Going over the articulation for Croc Master here, starting at the head, we do have that double barbell, so lots of movement there. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. We do have butterfly joints, so that's always nice. Bicep swivel right there. Double elbows, so lots of range of movement there. We have crunch at the waist. Not the waist, the torso, but there is waist cut down there, so that's good. Both wrist pegs are side to side. Legs come up about 90 degrees. Drop down, of course, because it's classified series. We do get a thigh cut. We get double knees, of course. He can kick his own butt because it's G.I. Joe. Good articulation on these from Hasbro. Boot cut down here. Rockers, up, down, side to side. All that good stuff. So yes, standard articulation for the human character. But now we're going to do Fiona. Going over the articulation for Fiona, let us start at the head. She does have an opening mouth, and her head can move all around because it's on a barbell. You can pop that off if you want to. But you can also roll her head around a little bit, so like kind of pose it up. Really like the articulation on this. And then of course it's segmented again right here for her legs, which are also articulated. It's on a ball, so it can go wherever. We get some articulation right there for her paws up front, claws, whatever they're called. No articulation in the middle torso. Oh no, Crocmaster fell. Stand up, Crocmaster. Back legs. Once again, we have some articulation up here. A little bit more movement on these back feet, paws, whatever you want to call them. So those are nice. And then this tail is on a ball peg, but it's also rubber with wires, so you can bend it however you want. So great articulation for an animal figure. Hasbro's really nailing it. I really want that Dungeons & Dragons Drist set just for the Panther, so I can use it for like Black Panther or G.I. Joe, wherever I want to use it. But Fiona is super cool, and so is Crocmaster. First up for scale and comparison, we have Crocmaster with his boss, also Fiona with her boss, Cobra Commander. I'm sure he's pretty over having a giant crocodile to feed and care for, not to mention all her little babies running around. But Crocmaster don't care. She's a good girl for him. Me too, I love her. Here is Crocmaster with the leader of the Joes, his opposition, Duke, who is also probably fed up with a giant alligator on the battlefield. He's like, Crocodile, he's like, we did not sign up for this, Joe, so yo, Joe, but let's go, Joe. And here is Crocmaster with Spirit, who may be a Joe, but he is also an animal lover. As you can see, he's got his eagle on his shoulder. I love that the G.I. Joe line has given us a bunch of articulated animals. That's really cool, in my opinion, but they look awesome together, of course. Love the classified series. Here he is with the Lady Baroness, a member of Cobra and a fellow teammate who probably loves Fiona. She's the type that probably is like, oh, I want to pet that alligator on the belly. And I would too, because Fiona seems like a good girl. Like I said before, Baroness is definitely a good girl. But bad, you know what I mean. Here is Crocmaster with G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, everyone's favorite Joe, my favorite Joe, other than Scarlet. I love me some Scarlet as well. So that's cool. Snake Eyes would definitely not run away from Fiona. He'd be like, let me fight that big old lizard. Here he is with our Marvel Legends series Vulcan for pinless goodness. They are, well, no, that's a lie. Crocmaster is not pinless. He got pins all over him. But looks like Fiona's pinless, so that's cool. Pinless Club. And lastly, of course, here he is with Bob, everyone's favorite superhero who would not back down from Fiona or Cobra, probably, unless he's having a bad day, who knows. With all of that being said, you guys, I will say Crocmaster and Fiona were totally worth it because they were totally worth it to me. It's great to have more Joes on the shelf, even if they're Cobra, especially if they come with a giant, awesome alligator, crocodile, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can come back every week for my awesome content. And of course, let me know down below what you think of this figure, what you think of this line, who your favorite Joe is, how your day is going. Just let me know down below. As always, I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.